Oh wow, this new game mode looks like it could actually be fun. I honestly just can't stomach playing any of these game modes for more than a couple of rounds. And before you light me up in the comments, yes, I get it. Some of you are genuinely enjoying them. That's fine, but this is just my honest experience. The very first game mode was Jeff's Winter Splash Festival. It ran from December 20th to New Year's Day. So I actually wasn't around for that one, so I can't really speak from personal experience. All I can really do is look at Reddit threads and watch people's YouTube videos. The idea actually does sound fun to me, and honestly, I always say that before trying a new mode, especially after watching the trailers, but the consensus on Reddit was middling at best, I guess. So I'm not going to spend an incredibly long time on this one because I didn't get into Rivals until a month or two later. It did look like it was fun though, sort of a Splatoon knockoff. I definitely would have tried it, but like I said, I can't speak too much to this one. The first mode I actually did get to play was Clash of the Dancing Lions, and wow, this was hands down probably one of the most boring multiplayer experiences I've ever had. In this game mode, you could pick from Star-Lord, Iron Fist, or Black Widow. Honestly, all can be fun characters in their own right in the right setting, but you throw these three characters onto a giant, empty, knockoff, boring Rocket League map. It's not fun, and it's just not a good game mode. And I have to ask, did the devs even test this? The ball registration is just so incredibly bad, and the gameplay loop, I felt like I was just running across a field half the time. I would run across the field, the ball would get kicked over my head, I would run back and chase the ball again, and that would happen again, and sometimes you get to the ball and you don't pick it up, and it was so terrible. By far, this was my least favorite game mode, and I've played all of them except for the one I mentioned earlier, the Jeff Winter Splash. I would not recommend this. I hope they never bring it back. I played to get the rewards, and I was so happy to be done playing it. The next one they released after that was Clone Rumble, and guess what? Still boring. Each team was allowed to pick one hero, and then everyone was forced to play that hero. You could play the one on your own team and also the enemy team, but still there was two characters to pick from. And I mean, the idea, it does sound kind of fun having 12 Hulks all out on the battlefield, but in practice, I just couldn't get into it. I don't know if that was just a me thing or an everyone else thing, but it was just so boring. I was only there to try it out, and that was all I needed to do. Try it once and I was done. I played a few matches of this one. There was like probably out of those few matches, mostly Groot was picked, Spider-Man, and it almost always seemed like there would be one good pick and then one bad pick, and everyone would always just end up playing the good pick. So what was the whole point of the second one? Still, that one was much better than the last game mode, so I guess I would give this one a 4 out of 10. After that, we got Giant Size Brain Blast, and the most exciting part about that game mode was the name. It was cool that they introduced that some characters that could not normally get a headshot, they added headshots for their character, so that part was cool. It was cool, the novelty of seeing all the characters with giant heads for the very first time, but that quickly wears off, and then you're just left with a deathmatch game mode that is alright at best. Me personally, I would have liked to actually play maybe like the Convoy with the big head. It would just be a normal game with maybe just like a funny twist to it. I just can't get into deathmatch ones, so if the whole game mode is a deathmatch, I don't think I'm going to be into it, but that's just my opinion on that game mode. It suffered, at least for me, being in the deathmatch format. And then after that, we got giant-sized Hive Mind, which was a combination of the Clone Rumble and giant-sized Brain Blast. The one thing I liked about this one, though, is that it was 2 random characters being picked. In Clone Rumble beforehand, people would flock to some main characters, Hulk, Groot, Spider-Man. This one was completely random, gave you a chance to play some other character you might not have normally been able to play. That part was fun, but I mean, still, it's a combination of Conquest and Clone Rumble. It's not going to be fun having that deathmatch format to me. And then lastly, we got Ultron's Battle Matrix Protocol. Cool name, cool trailer. I was enticed, but the mode, it's super slow. It could honestly do with some speeding up. There's a lot of waiting around. Start of the round, you pick your perks, then why do you always have to redo your formation? I get, well, if you want to bounce out early of the buying perks round, sure, go mess around with your formation, but it just having to wait every single time to decide if I want to change my formation, and I mean, very rarely I do, so you're just forcing probably me and everyone else to wait an extra amount of time for really no reason. It's so much waiting, and then once you actually get into the battle, you don't really have any influence on the battle at all. You have 2 abilities. You can heal them once during the battle, and then you can also do damage once. Your primary fire doesn't actually do a ton of damage. I don't even know if it actually does damage. People on Reddit claim that it does. I'm not entirely sure. It can't really do anything, so it makes me feel like, what's the point of even shooting it? The only reason being to keep my brain stimulated, but even that, it doesn't do the trick when nothing's happening when you're shooting them. It's just so much waiting around. The battles, they're not quick. Super auto pass. I mean, you can, if you really want to, you can just like fly through 10 rounds and be done real quick. Battle Matrix is like almost a commitment of 40-50 minutes. Before I decided to make this video even, I played it one time, took like 40 minutes. I got first place, but I still didn't even feel that great about it. Spending 40 minutes for first place. Sometimes you're battling bots because the amount of people is uneven, and that's just incredibly boring too. I think this game mode does actually have potential. Just currently in the state that it is right now, I don't want to play it. I played one more game just to capture some footage for this video, but I played it once, I was done. If they kind of tweak it, maybe make it more fast-paced, maybe make you have some more influence on the battlefield, I could see that being fun. But right now, the way it is, it's just so incredibly boring, and I'm not going to queue it up again unless I have to, or unless some serious changes are made, and I don't see a reason why I would have to in the near future, especially with it ending soon. I think a big problem with these game modes is that they keep putting cosmetics and items behind challenges with regards of playing the game, and these game modes, at least to me, are just not fun. I don't want to do the challenges. I'm getting too old to spend 10 hours probably, or maybe like 8 to 10 hours trying to unlock an emoji for Ultron. So I can see why some people are frustrated for sure. And that's just kind of my thoughts on all of the game modes we've had so far. If you disagree, leave a comment. If you agree, leave a comment. Please give me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.